What is going on, everyone? My name's Boit, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology. The Titans action spawning in the right side of the map, moving directly to the middle of the map to eat some of those juicy, juicy boars. His name is Matreiuss. His opponent today in the red color, playing as Oranos, an unknown Smurf. He's calling himself Melon Nelly, is my guess of how you pronounce that, but on Voobly, he was going by Salska, and for some reason, maybe he did a name change here. I don't know. Random Smurf, 1850 at the time of this game, so very, very strong player. Interested to see how this is going to go. There are a couple of players who really do like to create Smurfs and then go up to the top of the ladder. So, yeah. We have a fairly good idea. I have a fairly good idea who this is, but I don't want to take any stabs just in case it's wrong. So we'll just call him Unknown Smurf number 1 out of a million. Onwards and upwards. I'm excited to see what Matreiuss is going to do here. What he's done at the start of this game by going for this early middle hunt, running blind into it. It's marsh. You know there's hunt here every single time. But what he does is, what he actually gets from this is he gets not only the lure on his town center, which is 750 food, but he also gets all of this hunt in his base as well. An extra, is that 750 food as well? Something like that. This is 1200? No, I can't do math. 150, 450, 900 food. There's 900 food here that Matreiuss gets in his main base. Now, it looks like he's going to be eating this food potentially at some point here, but I wouldn't be surprised to see some cheeky forward temple shenanigans here from Matreiuss in this game. So we'll see if that's what's going to happen here. As if we take a quick look at what the red player is doing, moving over here, eating the deer. Now, generally speaking, you do want to eat your deer first. Eating deer means that you don't have to spend the animation time killing the spicy big fat animals like the boars and everything else. So that's a thing there. But we'll see what Melon is going to be doing here in this game to defend against what Matreiuss is doing. So Matreiuss just about to get his resources up for the temple, and where he places his temple is going to give a lot of information into what sort of strategy he's going to be doing here in this game. We see him putting the temple here, so he could just be going for a defensive play. I was hoping, with my fingers crossed, that we were going to see a forward temple here and like a 3:15 advance time. Like 2 villages or something, building it up. But Matreiuss doesn't go for it. Back temple. Probably not going to see Ares. A little bit sad. Oh well. Alright. Onwards and upwards. Temple coming down now over here. It should be up in time. Just about to complete. There's the villagers popping out over here. Deer coming through. We see the Prometheus coming in as well. And early early Theseus coming out for Matreiuss. So it looks fairly standard here for Matreiuss, as he does also pick Hermes. So no spicy gameplay. Just complete standard. And the villagers now moving over onto the gold mine here for Matreiuss. It looks like he's going for a fast second town center. This is maybe obvious, maybe not so obvious, but this kind of a build with the early hunt being eaten in the main base just means that Matreiuss gets so much of a crazy advantage early because he doesn't need to build any army to defend his units. And the Oranos player has to figure out a way around this. He's got to go, okay, my opponent has figured out a way to have safe hunt here on this town center, safe hunt in his home base, safe hunt here, and just have a really, really good time. So what do you do in this situation? Oh, or he goes onto this town center. That's also an option, I guess. Why not? As the Kotoskopos over here checking things out. Do we see the... Yeah, we're seeing the Theseus on relic hunting duty. He doesn't actually... He just takes that relic and moves back. The relic's down the bottom of the map. Odin's wand, negative 20% upgrade cost. Eye of Horus over here, plus 2 town center for each of your towns, and Anvil for Physis. All really, really good relics here, as the Promethean offspring do move in and will spot this one. But the Theseus is already over here, so the Oranos units will not be able to stop this town center at all. as he's going to be searching around here for something to take out. You see the ball over here getting picked off. A bolter coming through as well for Matreiuss. A little bit delayed, but completely fine here. And no real surprises here from Melon. He's going for a stock standard infantry, Terma, Valor. Gets himself 2 Murmillos, 1 Terma hero, and he's going to take out this Colossal Boss. Get a little bit aggressive. Generally speaking, the best way to play this is to grab your first town center first, drop this town center over here. You make a roughly 6 units, and then you cut production. But we're seeing our Oranos player Melon here not cutting production. He's going to be looking for some early game pressure. Matreiuss dropping a military academy first, and a stable in his base over here, so he wants to get those infantry units out to deal with what is coming for him. Obviously, he just wants to play a little bit defensively here. We've got the units coming over here, going to attempt to block the boars from being grabbed into easily. Nice little play here from Matreiuss. He's bringing these boars over nice and close to his town center as Melon comes in and says, no, not today, not today. You're not allowed this. Now, it might be worth it for Melon to come in, shockwave these villagers out and get a couple of villager kills as he's moving forward with this army over here. We do have the Jason. Keep saying Jason, the Theseus and the Hippolyta here, which is a very, very difficult unit in the early game, difficult units in the early game to kill for the Oranos, because they've got tons of HP, they do tons of damage, and they just do a lot of stuff here. So we see the units coming in. Will we see that shockwave we were talking about come through? No, just going to cause the villagers to run away, take a little bit of damage there from the town center, come back in, pop out, come in, pop out. As the units come through, we will be seeing a couple of dead Murmillo here as we're seeing some units come through onto this position, hitting these villages, but the wall's coming up. We do see a Hippocon coming through there to defend this one, as the villagers retreating into the town center here. Villagers here popping out as well. Now we see the Hippocon here getting taken down. Shockwave coming in. We see the Centaur getting taken out here as well, as the medium Terma. Maybe a little bit of a problem here for Matreiuss to deal with this. He's pulling back. Trying to do his best here. He's going to be losing a couple of villagers here. He's not retreating them away like he would like to. Loses one though as the Hoplite pull back. Matreiuss in complete defenders mode here as the villagers getting pulled off of the gold mine, going to be shanking down these Murmillo as this villager does come over here, going to attempt to get this wall up, but the Murmillo comes in, low HP villager, retreats out of the wall, can rebuild it on the other side. Nice play there from Matreiuss to keep that one going, as the red player, Melon, is continuing the Oranos spam here. Ladies and gentlemen, coming through here, we see the hoplites going to be attempting to deny the army from coming in. The villagers going to attempt to get onto these deer over here. This is very raidable at this point, as the Terma do spot these villagers on this wood line. Units coming over here. There is an opening here. Now, you might not think this is an opening, but what you can do is target the wall down, and immediately this will start being taken down at the lowest HP that the wall has. So not finishing that wall off there really did actually hurt Matreiuss, as this gold mine is now going to be able to get raided here in the near future. But there's a lot of hoplites starting to come in here. There's only a handful of Murmillo in for Melon, as the Terma here are relatively useless at dealing with that army, but they can come in and take these villagers out, as the villagers do pull off of that gold mine here. And Melon can just sit in on this position for a hot minute here. If we take a look at Matreiuss' perspective, he's got 168 gold in the bank, and if Melon sits in here, he gets a whole bunch of damage done. Nice little snipe here onto this Hippocon. Well played. Every little unit you kill here as the Oranos is really, really good. You see the towers coming up now for Matreiuss as the villagers retreating away. You're going to see Melon attempt to take this one down. He knows this is relatively important. He's got an Oracle over here on this position here as the villagers coming through. A handful of units are already going to be moving in to hit that one there, as the Murmillo going to continue to take this location out. The army, though, coming through for Matreiuss going to be attempting to defend this position here as the Murmillo coming in. But Matreiuss now starting to get hit and run over here. Nice little marker there from Matreiuss pulling that Hippocon away, as the houses will go down. The units not yet attacking. There's a couple of low HP units here, but the gold mine has been secured somewhat here. As this house goes down, the watchtower goes down, the Murmillo will pop out of both of these buildings, but look at that. Leaves the building alive with 19 HP. Says, nah, I'm not going to even kill that. I don't want to deal with the militia you get from that. Not worth it. Nice play from from Melon as he's going to continue to try and put damage onto this position. Melon is going relatively all in here to win the game at this point. If he gets an armory down and gets armory upgrades and goes for the gold staff here, it could be really, really big. But no armory upgrades is going to make it really tough for him. He doesn't have the armory up just yet. I don't see him putting it down. He's got more military buildings up. But dropping like a second town center now and an armory and going for a really big push here could be really huge. Going for the heroic age here is also another option. Getting access to heavy infantry, Arcus, and all the other good stuff that come with that. But in reality, I think that the actual, like in this specific situation, the best option is to go for an extra town center in this ceasefire, an armory, get yourself get yourself your copper upgrades, copper mail, copper weapons, town centers go down, full population, pressure gold mine, pressure gold mine, pressure gold mine, because Matreiuss, he doesn't have the resources, he doesn't have the production to compete with that at this stage of the game. But if you go heroic age, maybe, just maybe, he will. So we'll see how it's all going to go. The wall does come up over here by Matreiuss during this ceasefire. He rebuilt it over here as the units were positioned here to try and block this one, but they don't manage to get that full block off as the villagers retreating away here. This villager going to be getting taken down as well at some point here. There's now the Murmillo coming in. Now Melon's trying to take out this Hippocon as best as he possibly can. He needs to, I mean, he's going, wait, we see Aphrodite coming through for Matreiuss. Melon going through Hyperion. He's going to have access to this curse. He might need to hold this for the Nemean Lion, because Matreiuss is kind of somehow managed to get to this heroic age. As the stable here going to be the building of target to take these villages out. One lone Murmillo over here. Do we see any of these upgrades coming in just yet? Matreiuss not getting any. Melon not getting any. He might be looking to go to the Mythic Age here as the units coming back over here to try and take out these Hippocon hoplites. Not going for it just yet. The villagers coming back over onto this gold mine. They are going to be getting greeted. A shockwave here will be gigantic. Surely shockwave here. You have to shockwave here. As if you don't shockwave here. That would have been gigantic. The villagers would have all pounded over here and he would have been able to kill like all of them. But Melon doesn't go for it, being greedy with that one there as the units coming over here, targeting down an Oracle here. As the villagers are onto this gold mine in the main base for Matreiuss. Matreiuss at 124 of 130 population. The units coming over here. We still don't see that upgrade for Melon that he needs. Where's the heavy infantry? That's the whole reason. Oh, and he casts Chaos. He doesn't hit the Nemean line. He casts Shockwave. The Shockwave does barely anything in this fight as the hoplites are coming in. And Melon is in a terrible, terrible position now. Curse comes in, picks off a ton of units. The hoplites are strong, the Hippocon is strong, and Melon taps out. That game turned on its head so quickly. So many poor decisions in the space of 30 seconds to 1 minute allow Matreiuss this win out of nowhere. I think that Melon's strategy here was relatively correct. He just kind of made the poor decision to not get heavy infantry, the poor decision not to shockwave this villagers and try and pick off as many of those villages as you can, the poor decision to cast Chaos when there was a Nemean Lion that could get chaosed here. So many poor decisions here, taking this fight after, like, while the curse was in. Another poor decision. The town center going over here at this point makes no sense. Stay one town center, go Mythic Age if you're going to be going for anything at this point. Like, there were two options here in terms of town centers. The option number one was stay in the Classical Age, get armory upgrades, put pressure on, and keep putting pressure on. Get your third town centers, go up to 145 population, allow Matreiuss to be in the heroic age if he wanted to be, but he would have had a very tough time producing units there because you're going to be on his gold, all over that gold with 145 population, full copper upgrades. That was one option. The other option here was go heroic age, get heavy infantry, go Mythic Age, drop a Tartarian Gate in your opponent's base, hit this gold mine, hit this gold mine, hit this gold mine, prevent this goal, and then get your town centers. That was the other option. But this one here just didn't work, and Matreiuss just clutches the defense, and that's the game. GG. If you guys enjoyed this game, please consider hitting the follow on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTube, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next game.